Alright, hello everyone. It's almost game time, 10 minutes to game time. We're playing against Dunk in the Season 5 playoffs of multiplayer Balatro. I've just got a few setup things I gotta do first. The game will start in roughly 10 minutes. I just gotta send the stream link to Etsy. So I'm just reading some chat. But yeah, I just have to send my stream link to Etsy because Etsy is casting this match, so he'll have both perspectives up on his screen and giving commentary, which will be very nice. I think I'm live. I am live, so I click on that. And yeah, I just have to send my stream link to Etsy because Etsy is casting this match, so he'll have both perspectives up on his screen and giving commentary, which will be very nice. Alright, here you go here. Okay, paste it in the chat with Etsy, I think that should be enough. Hopefully he won't need anything else. Yeah, so it's a best of 3 format. We'll be playing 3 matches. It's using the multiplayer mod. It's the same as regular Balatro, except every PvP with the exception, or every boss blind with the exception of the first, you do a PvP against other team or other player, and the higher score does not lose a life. The person with the lower score loses a life, and you start off with 4 lives. If you lose a life to the blind, then you lose a life. But it should be fun. I think I'll probably try and play it on a higher stake, because this guy, I kind of snuck my way into the this playoff by winning a tournament last weekend. So the rest of the players in this in this playoff bracket are the top players. So should make for some fun matches. And some very difficult matches, so we'll see how this goes. So now we're just figuring out how the ban system works, or he's clarifying that we both know how the ban system works. I guess I should probably ask if he wants to ban first or I should. Okay, he bans Black Deck, Painted, Abandoned, Nebula, Violet. Okay. Oh, sure, I picked 3. Okay, so I like Erratic. Okay, let me see what the deck options are here. Okay. The most ones he bans are ones I probably wouldn't want to play anyways. Plasma could be fun. Erratic, maybe Zodiac, maybe Checkered. Pick Erratic, Plasma, Checkered. Okay, playing Plasma, that'll be interesting. Ban Purple. I should probably just ban White. So we're playing Black Stake Plasma. Alrighty. So he's just checking to make sure that Edsy's ready. Because Edsy's casting both of our perspectives. So Edsy is a Major League Balatro player. He's good at the game. He's not in this tournament, but he was pretty close to making it, I think. Because he is a streamer, I think he doesn't play as many games as some of the people that don't worry about streaming, that can just like play it any time of the day and whatnot. I mean, I guess he can too. I don't know. I think because to be at the top of the leaderboards, you have to be very good at the game and you have to play a lot. And there are lots of very good players that do both of those, and I don't know about Edsy, but I've watched some of his Major League Balatro games, and he is definitely someone who knows what he's talking about. So definitely consider giving his perspective a watch. The streams are working. There's no reason to take the skip. I'm glad it wasn't a skip that was worth considering. We have 3 discards. Flush easily gets out. Because we're in Plasma, anything over like 50 chips gets us out. That's useless. That's not worth it. That's probably not worth it. Discard voucher's worth considering. We'll see what shows up in the shop. This should just win. There's no reason to play anything else. If it wasn't Plasma, maybe I'd try to play a flush in case like Supernova shows up, but even then, it makes such a small difference. Jumbo Buffoon Pack is very nice, so is having an extra discard. On Plasma, if we take the Buffoon Pack, we can't take the discard. I think I gotta do this, as much as it hurts. That maybe is a decision I should have taken longer to decide on. But just having Yeah, I'm pretty sure this has enough chips, but it might not. I think it'll probably score like 1,300, but 1225, perfect. But yeah, like, I don't know, having another discard, being able to see 5 more cards in your deck. Okay, we have to take this. Alrighty. Neither of these are things we consider skipping at all. The reason why we take a standard pack is it gets us further in the standard pack queue, and if I get a gold card or a gold seal, that's value. But it cost me $5. And I want the paintbrush voucher. I think I just go next. Okay, this doesn't score enough, but if we draw Hearts face cards, it does. Okay, this actually is close. Yeah, just in Plasma, especially at the beginning, chips are all that matters. So this gives us 20 extra chips that hand, and that's enough to take it over. We have to take Chad. Which means we gotta go next here. Anything where I can play face cards, get those chips up. What the heck? Okay, actually this is even better though. There's no reason to calc it because I'm pretty confident it wins, and if it doesn't, nothing scores better, and my next hand wins. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, please. Okay. Surely there's a hermit in here. There's not. Maybe tempoing isn't the play. Maybe it is. I don't know. Okay, he also took Stuntman. We're not very unlikely that we draw. Okay, what does this score? 20k. Drawing a heart here would be electric. Oh, that's nice. Because now we score 36k with this hand. Yeah, just the extra chips. He also has Stuntman. Okay, we score 20k here. So as long as he stays, there's nothing to dig for. We just play the high card. Alright. So taking Stuntman, I think it was the play. But oh boy, we need money. I mean, that's money. Oh, it's not money. Okay, we're scoring 20,000 per hand. Reserve parking gets us at most like $3. Do we sell Stuntman? And then we look in here for $8. Nice. And then we look in here like, okay, that's money. That's $6 every time you play it. Okay, how much does something like this score? Like, do we have to worry about surviving the blind? A little bit. Please be enough. It'd be very great if this was enough. And it is. Okay, 1 for 6. There you go, 4 for 7. Now we're earning money. That was not as much money as I'd hoped. This I decided earlier won, but only barely. So hopefully we can find some sort of scoring in the shop. But reserve parking has been nice. However, oh, he's doing stuntman, so I gotta be fast. I already have Chad. This shouldn't win. Okay, does 3 of a kind win? It does. Does the pair win? I have 100 seconds. Timer is a part of the game, and we were able to get a decent amount of reserved parking value. Take that. We can reroll once. Abstract is nothing for us. Abstract plus 15 chips or multi doesn't matter. 15 isn't going to make the difference if he's got stuntmen. I haven't played a hand worth. It's less than. I don't think anything I take matters. I just think I just save the money. So I'm planning on losing this PvP. $15K isn't bad. $5K. I lose a couple dollars, but I get to see now I gotta see what he's gonna play. He's still got stuntman, which means I can just use all my discards. I don't know if selling stuntman was the play or not. I guess we'll find out. But now I got money to spend, which is nice. Now I am out of money to spend. Blue Joker scores a lot. Nines I can hang. I guess a stone card's valuable. Magician on these is nice. Be nice if I had kings to magician, but hopefully I'll strength those. Now the scoring requirements are higher. I do think I may need this combo. If I just play a pair, how much does that score? Both of these get weaker as I use discards. 7K. I want to score like 4K with this. Yeah, this is fine. I want to score less than 3K here. Perfect. And now this easily just wins. And playing the lucky is actually more valuable than holding it for the reserve, because 3 chances at 20 bucks averages out on like 5 bucks gains. Okay, it looks like he probably sold the stuntman based on how he's still playing the small blind, probably doing similar lineup to me. Bloodstone. Okay. We have the re-triggers. We don't have any deck fixing. That would be nice. How much does this score? Because now that we no longer have Blue Joker, we gotta worry about surviving. Unfortunately. But so long as I don't use discards, I score quite a lot. I just do this, and then now I have to figure out how many of my face cards I need to play. If the final result is yellow, then, or gold, I don't know, yellow or gold, then that means that it beats the blind, and if it's white, then that means it does not. There's no point discarding looking for value, because then I might not win and I'd have to play more hands anyways. Huh. I mean, I don't think I can. Maybe I can. Sell it or reserved. Let's see what the Archon attack does. I could Strength Magician. I could Hermit Strength. I could Hermit Magician. I think I Hermit. And I think I Strength. Huh. I mean, reserved isn't doing much for me. Or now that I have X-Malt, I can't leave Banner, right? I can't do reserved and Vaguelon at the same time. This is bold. This is very bold. This is printing money. I value money more than Vagabond. Maybe I shouldn't. Alrighty. Well, that hurts. What do we want to play here? $7,000. If I were to do something like this, could score a lot more. this card value here. I'm probably losing this PvP. $21.46, $21.78. That just has higher potential. This just needs me to get a lucky hit. There's the malts. I have no idea what this is going to score. Well, now we have to choose. That was just good enough there. He's got next up. I can score 10k easily. I have to do a flush or like 4 of a kind kings or full house with kings and jacks, which means I gotta use all my discards. That can't score enough, which means I need a lucky hit. Which means I need to draw 4 of a kind or 5 of a kind maybe. Okay, this 8 triggers total, $8 on average. Playing the 9 is less. Okay, they only got me $4. Oh, that's not ideal. Now I need to score that much to beat the blind. Also not ideal. Flush level would be nice. Full house could also be good. Full house might be better right now. Just because I don't have any face cards. That's not the right suit. That's not helpful right now. Fool and Hierophant actually might save my life. No reason not to. That is a very wide range. I just want the money, and I want it to be like somewhat close. Yeah, 15k. So does this score like 10k close? 5k. If I Hierophant some face cards, I easily clear. Oh, this is perfect, I think. This is not quite perfect. I need to make sure I draw. Four of them. Okay. That was a mistake. Maybe. Like, Hierophant makes such a big difference here. That's at least 5k. This shouldn't win. Unless I get like lots of lucky hits. Perfect. Nice. Alright, now we dial in here. We got some money. We need to figure out some sort of plus small. That's a start. Fool for Hyphen was actually kind of good. Shoot the Moon's not worth it anymore. Sure. Okay, we need Magician. I think I give up on chips entirely. Oh, I should have gotten the Moon back first. Dusk we need. Over chat, I guess. Or not, because we have Magician. Death is... Death, none of those is crazy. Okay. I think we just ship this. 7K. Oh, I no longer have business card. I forgot that I no longer have business card. Perfect. Three of a kind might have actually scored more, I'm not sure. But we need to get this Magician online. If we get a flush with that at the beginning, that actually makes a big difference. King of Spades. We've just got the one of. For full house, probably. Mars. Or full house or four of a kind, I was gonna say. I think we just keep what we got. We got 20 seconds left on the timer. I don't have any econ. Idle semi-hit if we do the full house. But like our deck is not ideal. We do have a decent number of jacks. Let's play this. Is this... Do you have a decent number of... we threw out our nines. We didn't have very many nines to begin with. We only had 2 nines to begin with. Just having this first gives us so much extra mult on the flush. If we can draw our face cards that we re-trigger. Like, this is kind of my hand, eh? Which means... I guess we could draw one more king. Oh, sure. I'll get some money from it. Oh. Straight flush or regular flush? I think it might... Oh, I guess I can calc. 77... 47? Why is the max higher here? I guess that is just really good. We lose out a bit on our minimum bound, but that doesn't really matter much, I don't think. Alright. Interesting. So at the end of... Oh. I don't know if I can survive the blind here. Okay, Idle's at times 8. Huh. So that wins. When we have dust. It should. I could be wrong. I hope I'm not. Okay, does this still win? Or does the fewer chips make the difference here? Kind of curious if this probably has a higher upper bound, but not worth it. So the one extra lucky trigger just isn't worth the risk of Bloodstone miss-hitting one of the times. Like this guarantees hits it. I did get a Discord message. It was not for me, it was... Okay, so deck fixing is lacking right now. Is the difference between us. Death would be very nice right about now. Or do we death the 9? Probably the king. And now we have death in our fool, which I think should give me the confidence to take out this blind. That is very nice. Do I discard that jack? I don't know, because the flush house is kind of the safe option. Also, we discard the 7 parts. We discard our one idle hit. That's minus a couple X right there. I'm looking for more face cards. What does something like this score? Because it is an extra 150 chips. Okay, not much right now. I'll just play it, get out of the way. So we have the straight flush again. We need... Okay, I kind of backed myself into the corner there. This has a higher lower bound. $53K. Just the one extra trigger probably isn't worth it. I'll just do this, and we hope for the best. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're chilling. 3 of spades. Idle's useless right now. Ancient on clubs. I mean, my idol's never going to be good enough, but idol's so strong. Oh, I gotta take a gamble. No, I don't like my chances either way. But we're gonna do this. And then get another flush level real quick. We're just gonna skip and go next. I skipped because the animation probably takes a second or two, and it figured it just was not worth it. Okay. Isles on clubs, bloodstones on hearts. I guess I want that card. I think I just play flushes here. Flushes level 2 is not great. I can just discard everything. Let's see what this scores. 13K. Okay, so I want those face cards, which means I full discard here. Well, it'll be nice if I win this PvP. Okay, this should be enough to get me turn order. Well, let's see what I have to score first. Because right now, 800K. Hey, I'd get over 1 million total. Yay! But if I could get, you know, some of those 3 cards that are in my bottom 11 cards, that would be great. How many? I've got 4 clubs left, so if I full discard here, on average I draw 2 clubs. Every bit of club counts. Kind of the multiplayer etiquette rule, soft rule, it is a rule, is if we both, like the person with the lower score has to play first. So right now I'm just waiting for him to play. I probably already explained this, but and then, so playing that first flush with the bloodstone was nice, because then I could kind of see what is he going to score. And if his idol hit, he's going to score super high. I think selling idol in the long term is probably a mistake. Just because he only needs idol to hit 1 time for the rest of the game. And he wins, basically. And I'm guessing he's probably got better deck fixing with the face cards than I currently do. 10 mil, that might be doable if we full discard and get the face cards we need. We do get a few of them. 4 mil. Just barely. Does this make it? It does, and it gets me 2 more bucks. We live to see another day. So it gets me another 3 bucks. I'm not sure what I said. That was very, very close. Ancient Joker and Hearts. That is our max scoring. I don't think a double skip here is worth it. I think what I want to do is I want to get a lovers on that thing, if I could. Fool for Death is very nice. I don't think I have any wilds. Okay, so I don't have to worry about scoring. My Dusk is fine. I just want to draw my luckies. I guess I'm not going to play this, right? Okay, right now just the regular flush should just win. Yep. I mean, if it gets 1 Bloodstone hit, it will. But every trigger of a lucky card is worth just over $1 on average. So kind of saving those to the end and having Dusk actually does end up getting us more value on average. And then we get to see a big number. I mean, no, this just wins. Because we have Dusk, like times 600 on Ancient Joker. With the Polychrome, that's almost 1,000. Also, saving it to Dusk ended up making the difference. That's a big number. Hack. I really want to know what number this is. Would I ever even take it over Chad, though? Probably not. I really want to see a red seal. No. Red seal wild card. Empress is okay here. Strength doesn't really do it. Might as well strengthen this up first. And then make some plus malt just to put at the beginning of our flush if we get the right suit here. So Ancient Joker never repeats, so there's a 1 in 3 chance we get hearts during the PvP blind. That's just not worth anything. Or clubs. There's also a 1 in 3 chance we get clubs. So I need to survive here. I don't have very many of those. Okay, we drew 2 of them. That's very nice. Might get us some money, it might not. I can greed this a little bit since I have the death. If I didn't have the death, okay, I'm just gonna do this so I can see how much the flush scores. That is a nice king to draw. 4 mil. We have no value to discard for, but there's no downside in discarding. I guess if I all of a sudden draw another king, then maybe like a full house or... No. Like, this doesn't stand a chance, right? Like, he's not timering me. I'm not worried about time. Okay, it could. Or I could just lose for no reason. There's the flames you'll have to see. It hits hearts. That is about the best luck we can get. Now all we need is for Idol to miss. He's ready for PvP, but hasn't timered, which means he's probably skipped for Idol and wants to not give away that he skipped for Idol. Which means I gotta do something. Also, this means that this is... I assume this means that this is... whatever that suit is, clubs underneath. Photo. Interesting. Photo right now is worth 16 times. However, if I sell the Chad for it, it's only worth 8 times. And right now the Chad gets me... average 1.5 triggers on Bloodstone, average... like that's average 4 times, I guess, scoring. If both of these hit, there's no... maybe slightly more if I get like that in front. I suppose Photo just is better, considering I have 2 retrigger jokers. Having Steel is nice. Lovers is probably makes my draw more reliable and makes it so I can go for the flush house, because right now my flush is not very high leveled, but that makes it more likely that I draw the flush house. And with the death card upstairs, pretty high odds. Nothing I want in here, but this is going to be something incredible. Okay, you skipped once. My full house level is lower now. I want to use the devil. Okay, this thing doesn't get anything for me, I don't think. I just need to draw the flush house. Is this a face card? It is not a face card. Oh, Chariot would have been good on this guy. Nice. Drew the flush house. Now, we do that. Is there anything worth deathing here? Not really. I guess, because I would need every single lucky to hit. I just ship it. I'm not gonna win. I guess playing the lucky first would have technically expanded the top end, but I would need to go 15 for 15 astronomical odds. That wasn't happening. He just kept the idol, which makes sense. And I assume idol hit. And that's why I kept idol. Like, look how much better he's fixed for hearts. Meanwhile, I kind of just had the not good. I assume he took Vagabond at some point. Because that's some good deck fixing. but also maybe it's just better econ. I didn't. I should have. Yeah, so he went with the Vagabond, kind of in the middle of that run there, and that's where the deck difference came from, and that's where the Idol was more effective for him, and then he won. But I was close there. E12 versus E14 is respectable, and lots of close PvPs. Okay, so he's banning Painted, Abandoned, and Black deck. What did we just play? Plasma? So I think he can ban 3 decks, and then I get to choose deck and stake. So I'm going to have some fun with this, and I'm going to choose Erratic Gold. Erratic's always a fun deck to play, and it's one I've played probably more than average people have. And Gold Stake is more similar in multiplayer than it is to single player. Like when you're playing White Stake or something, the numbers get high, the decisions you make are a lot different in multiplayer as opposed to single player. And so Gold Stake, at least a month or two ago, would have given me I would be much better at Gold Stake than White Stake. Now, it's a lot more similar. Maybe I could have played White. Like I'm still solid at White Stake, but he plays the most White Stake, so I wasn't gonna like do a White Stake orange deck against him or anything like that. I forgot to look at our deck. We've got 7 2s, 7 7s, 7 8s. Our spades are all very high, and we have a lot of them, so I think spade flush might be the play, or spade flush house even. I think just spade flush. Or full house would work too. We've drawn anyways. I might as well play the full house, it scores more. Okay, now we get the Gold Stake decisions. I also don't like Gold Stake's awkward because what do I spend here? Do I get the pants? Do I get the Buffoon pack? Do I spend anything? I think Erratic I don't. Like this is a great Gold Stake card that could win basically, if I'm playing an actual gold stake run, this basically wins me the game here, because now I can play full houses because I have lots of things. I scale malt. I'm chilling. But I don't think I do that on multiplayer. I don't think it scales fast enough. I don't think. Like, this just cost me so much money. And it's a rag deck. Like, we're gonna draw the 4 of a kind here. Like, we're gonna draw the 4 of a kind here. We're not gonna draw 4 of a kind here. Should have taken the spare pants. I should have played the full house. I'm so dumb. I'm not dumb. That was an unwise decision. I only have 7 of them. It's not like I have 10 of them. And now I'm forced to do that to kind of keep me alive. I should have taken the spare pants. It would have been so strong. So close to having a flush house, I just don't. Alright, and we'll probably draw a 3 of a kind of some sort with the 2s or a 2 pair or something. We draw the 2 pair and it wins. But oh, spare pants would have saved us so much. I got greedy because okay, this is already off to a very bad start. What is this? What do I do here? Why do they keep this alive? Blue seal's nice. We draw the blue seal. We draw the full house. Can we start scaling full house? It doesn't even win. Alright. Spare pants was so the play. Okay, 3 of a kind, 300. Should have taken the spare pants. Just eat early plus malts. Halfsies. Okay, that barely wins. This, oh, this easily wins. It's like 2,000. Okay, if we do this. Okay, why don't I want to win right away? Oh, so I can sell this. No, this is bad. This is very bad. What do I sell? These keeps me alive. I can't honk. Wow. Okay, yeah, no, we're almost lost. Just setting myself up for the comeback, I believe, is the plan here. We have no more jacks. Our game plan is to play 3 of a kinds here. Like, honestly, this PvP I'm gonna do alright. Also, Eternal Hologram was very questionable, but I felt like I need to take a gamble. And maybe the more I feel like I need to take a gamble, the less it pays off. Hologram, again, very good single player Joker. If I'd taken Spare Pants, I just should have taken Spare Pants, especially early in Gold Stake. I think I just let the previous game kind of get to my head a little bit. Okay, we haven't drawn our 2s yet. We can discard that. We still have 2 more 8s to draw. We have 5 more 7s to draw. We can discard both of those. And the 3. Do we discard the 7? We discard the king over the 7. And we draw another 3 of a kind. And interestingly enough, our 4 of a kind scores way less because of half Joker. I was gonna say, I guess I should probably sell both of these Jokers so I get interest. Golden Joker's nice, Misprint is nice. So we no longer have the chips from Devious, which means our 3 of a kinds are going to score about half as much. I still think it's pretty likely they win, which is why I was digging for our blue seal. And Misprint does hit a nice number, so we win that round. We get a lot of money. This is nice. Do we have enough queens to warrant that? No, we don't. But we can strengthen it to a king. It's just so shiny. Also, PvP glass is nerfed. We take it. And then we get a strength next. PvP surely. We get our 10. We draw the hand we need. I guess we could go for a 4 of a kind level. But 3 of a kind is just so repeatable, it's not a good multiplayer hand. And 4 of a kind just does score more. Sorry, I should do this. Oh. We could do the 5 of a kind level. Usually multiplayer you want one big hand at the end as opposed to constant hands throughout, but maybe Gold Stake is different. But I also haven't played a Gold Stake match in a little bit. Just the Spare Pants, man. It would have been so good. I should have sold first. Having extra hand size here is nice. Death on nothing is useless, or not very useful, I should say. I think we do that, and then that, and then this. Alright. Okay, we get the Chad. And Splash. We can play more hands now, which is nice. Could I please draw one of my cards? There we go. flush. That's still flush. I guess I just do this. 6,000. Probably should play my 10s. Jack instead. 10s I have more of than 9s. That's... like, I could do something like this. 15k. 6k. It never breaks, right? Trust. Ah! Okay, we devil this. Shoot, I guess even with chat. 64, 68. So 6,000, that puts us even with the thousands. That's 700, so I need 5. Ah. Four, 6, 8. Can't sell a splash. That cost me $6 right there. I can't sell any of my jokers, but it's enough to make the difference. We go up 4-2, which is nice. Polychrome. That's nice. That's also nice. We don't have to worry about blinds much, as long as we got the plus mult and the X mult. Should be chilling. Pacifist. This is a multiplayer exclusive, very strong. Okay, just discard. Death is very nice. World is nice. Do I death this? Do I death that? Do I pivot to 5 of a kind? Do I do flush houses? I'm no longer stuck at the 3 of a kind. Oh, I guess I can't even. Pacifist just means I win immediately if I don't sell. I guess I do have a decent amount of face cards. Like, I could go for the flush house angle. In which case, does this win? It doesn't. Let me draw both of those. Oh, I no longer have the re-triggers. It's a fine card to death. Do I sell anything? Well, does it score more than 90,000? Because if so, oh no, there's no point in selling with Pacifist right now. But good to know that and just like that, our flush house scores a lot more. That's why flush house is so powerful. It scales so fast. Speedrun is not worth it for me here. Regular flush is fine. I guess if I get a fool, I'm punished. Death, strength, hermit, temperance. Ooh. We have more 9s and 10s. I probably shouldn't be valuing that high, but I am. Scary face, nice, and banana. We draw the flush house. This just easily wins. Now we try to draw one more blue seal. We don't, but we got one more flush house level, which makes a big difference. And scary face actually doesn't do that much anymore for us. 43K. Is very nice. I should have gotten the amount back first. Okay, so permit. Strength. Strength is nice. Also, judgment would have been decent. I kind of like this loadout a little bit. Only thing that would be very nice is photo. But I think for PvP, I keep this. From the riffraff, because I could sell this and replace, right? Throw it a little 5K. I have a lot of each of those. Tower is useless. Do I have? I kind of just have to play 5 cards to dig a bit deeper in my deck. Please, can I get a 2? Wow. That's not enough. Oh, I should have sold it for the extra interest. Okay. Just taking the early Eternal Riffraff was something I kind of had to do. Spare Pants would have just scaled much nicer. Levers is nice, whether it's on 2 or anything else. Having the World card is nice for my 4s and my Jack. And my 9. 9s and 8s are equal here. Devil on the blue seal is also nice, but can only have one. I had to take both those for hologram. Okay, have lovers as a backup. Oh, nice. I don't have to use lovers. Do I want to use the tower? Probably not. Do I want to sell Jolly Joker? I assume this comfortably wins, but I actually haven't calced it. Jolly Joker can go. flush house. Smiley actually is less than the 2 times. It's only 25. If you have re-triggers, it's nice. If you, there are situations where it's very nice. Right now, it's not one of them. Okay, this is nice. I like to gamble. Maybe Magician was in play. Take it here. We take Madness. We... Huh. Interesting. This is a fun line. I could take Smiley. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, those jokers were not absolute trash, but not very nice. Play this. A little bit of scoring is nice. But what we really need to do is draw our hand. Sun is useless. Please. Oh. Interesting. See if I can draw a king. Or another seal would be nice. I draw neither. I have to use lovers now. This is the most I can score. I sell out of both of these. Oh, I wasn't thinking. I thought I needed to because the rental would take me below, but I had the gold seal, I had the gold cards. Defensive is not actually good for me right now. I somehow have more lives than he does. Dagger's not worth it. Faceless could give me some value. I don't know. This definitely gives me some value. Strength is nice. Lovers is better on a 7, I guess. Although I guess having more 8s is nice. And then I kind of have to take this on the chance that something else pops up. Okay, so we got Faceless, but I don't think we'll be able to use it. Please. Bye-bye money. Oh, I don't even get business card value. I think I need this deal. Please give me what I want. It didn't, in fact, not give me what I want. I guess I'll take the flush level. Okay. Antimatter hits, which is kind of crazy. I can't take the Chad because he'll just get destroyed by Madness right away. I could actually do that. Oh no, there's so much I want to spend. I want to buy all this, and I barely have enough money. Fool is on something terrible right now. Death. Fool is now on something incredible. Which means I need the Fool. I want the Chad for on. That's actually very nice. And now I have no money. Bye-bye, Chad. I no longer want the Chad. But it protected both of those guys. Do I try to get a faceless proc? Probably not. I think I just go for business card money. Okay. Like, I have this. And this wins? Easily. There's no way I can make it not win. Nice. Strength is decent. I think that would actually be nice, but this... I need the money. I guess on average this gets me more money. It didn't this time though. That's the thing about averages. It doesn't always work out. But it's always good to play that way, I think. Got a little bit of money, lost a little bit of money. Get two monies from the small blind. World card is very nice. And then I think I just saved my money. Oh, okay. I think just getting money from this is probably good enough. Because here I generate two new things which get me money, and Madness doesn't destroy that. So I'd rather have two new things and the $4 worth of sell value than one of those money generators. Sixes are not great, aces aren't great. Although I guess I had the world card. I guess I probably want to use those on twos. I guess I want to draw my hand. This is weird. Nice. Which means I can do this. Which means I then do this, and this wins. Oh, I no longer have the steal. But that's okay. Oh, that's a very nice money hit. Bye-bye, banana, which is good because then Cavendish can show up. But also less. Cavendish isn't that strong because it can't be eternal, which means Madness will probably munch on it at some point. I'm looking for strong eternal jokers right now. Oh, that's eternal. That's eternal. Actually, it's PvP. I'm looking for a regular joker too. Not that though. Okay. We go into PvP. I have 6 joker slots. Okay, we get 1 extra discard. We get the strength. We can keep that probably. If we have this beautiful death card. Beautiful. This is as high as I can score. I play it. Doesn't get the lucky hit. If he can match that, I'm kind of in a tough spot. Can't though. What a wildly different lineup. Not taking the spare trousers was a mistake for me, but going into flush houses was the play for me. And hologram. Hologram won me that run. I think getting the 3x and Riffraff was honestly kind of solid because he wasn't able to get antimatter, although he might have forgotten it like I did. Interesting. I think he was ahead of me on econ because I didn't see a couple of them. Wow, what a weird game. He was asking me, WTF was that after the game? Because he was like, what do you have levels wise? Because obviously it was the levels difference. He had better jokers. I'm just saying I very much regret not taking the spare pants. But the flush house levels were clutch. What a wild game. And this is why I chose Gold Stack. It's Gold Stake. It's a lot less predictable. And even some crazy runs, even though I didn't do quite the best at the beginning, if I make things work, it can result in a win. So now we go down to the last one. I'm just going to take a quick bathroom break. I'm just letting Dunk know that I'm taking a quick bathroom break. And he says, so will I. Okay, see you guys in like 2 minutes. Alrighty, I'm back. I will ban so I get to ban 3 decks, and then he gets to choose a deck in stake, so it obviously benefits the person who lost the previous round a lot, which is why it was able to be on gold stake, erratic deck this match. So I am going to go his match history. He's most played the orange deck white stake. So that kind of makes me want to ban orange deck, but I'm looking through his actual games history, and he's played like one more orange deck than like other decks. So I think I'll ban. I don't like Abandoned for multiplayer because so many of the things are, so many jokers just have face cards, and okay, he banned Painted Abandoned Black. He won't. I'll ban Nebula. Orange is fine. We can both do well with orange. I mean, I would ban similar decks to him. Probably Magic, actually. I don't like Magic deck. I never know when to use the Fools. And then, or I never know how to get full value out of the Fools. So I'll ban Nebula, Magic, and I erased Abandoned, but I might just do Abandoned. No, I don't want to play Ghost. I didn't want to play Ghost against Bean, but I guess against this guy, I'll just ban Abandoned. Let's see what he chooses. I'm guessing he'll choose white stake, probably orange deck, but maybe ghost deck. Oh, he says red white. Interesting. Good luck. I guess there's less variance there than on ghost deck. You just get the 1 extra discard, you play the game. I'm pretty sure this wins. I love the calculator buttons so much. Like 312 probably. Boom. But yeah, like I can calculate, but that takes effort. Okay, we need that at some point. This will take us through the rest of the first couple antes. The pair of 10s might honestly win. Like another 8 malt on that should just easily clear. There's no reason to play for Supernova or anything. It's white stake. I'm not taking a Supernova even if I see it. Well, I think I gotta take flank here. This just scores twice as much as a regular straight, so it should be like 20. 690. There we go. Oh yeah, because extra chips. Alright, I think I'm rushing through it a bit too much. The duo is a strong joker early game multiplayer. Just a 2 times tier score is 2 times, that's very strong. So many things I want to spend money on, not very much money that I have. I need to get this. Do I pick up a standard pack? I don't think I do. The thing about the standard pack is if it has a gold card or a gold seal or a blue seal or a purple seal, then it gets me value throughout the run. Um, even a lucky card gives me a direction to go, and I can play, like, that gets me an average of $1 every time I play it. I don't like sevens. Three fours easily wins, I'm pretty sure. I'll calc it, but like it's 15 mult times, yeah, easily. So I'm just looking for the pair of jacks. If I can draw that other jack, I don't. Okay. Medium cryptid is probably the play. Ouija got changed so that, because no one was really taking it on multiplayer, because just the -1 hand size is such a punishment. So this Ouija is actually pretty solid, but I have a couple face cards, and I did just grab an extra jack of spades. If I do this and that, I'm pretty well off for kind of direction that I want to go, and I'm getting a lot of value overall. And now it actually makes a little bit of sense to dig for my valuable cards. I have yet to play a tarot card this run. The Sun. Okay, so we have a full house here. This should just win. Or it should be close. It does win. Do I Sun now? Probably. I guess. No, it's not. It's just one fool behind from doing like the flush 5 or something. Okay. I'm not very far behind in the. Like, I have 2 minutes will be plenty. I've yet to skip. I think I like this idea. Although Magician, Full Magician would be nice as well. But now I have no money. So my tarot cards better give me some money somehow. We get a snap off of 6 or 3. I'm not going to play any 3s. Emperor. Now I've got some decisions to make. Do I throw this PvP? Huh. I think I do this, followed by this, strength, and star. Diamonds, 10 of diamonds is gone. I can't use the star to get a flush S anyways. Tower Chariot. we get the full house. We sell the tower, use the chariot, do one of these. That's going to 4K. Only having 2 jokers on white stake at the second PvP, the second blind, first PvP, maybe not ideal. Like if I had better money situation, then perhaps I could get more jokers, and then I could easily score that amount. Or not easily, but that's why he's scoring that amount. He has like more things that make him score. Only value in my deck is a 10. I can't play with the jacks anyways, I might as well just ship this. Doesn't get the money lucky hit, which wasn't expecting it, but would have been very nice. He probably did a flush house with 10s and 4s, or had this. I can't keep spending money early. Now, Sun would be nice for more reliable jacks, but I think just the magician with the Chad is worth it. Snap off 7. Discard. Like that. Don't want to get good that value. Hangman Tower. Nice. Actually, I want to get Lucky's value. I'll just do this. Wins. On average, that earns me $3? No, $5? Do this on flush. I can probably do that. That's where having more money, it compounds. Extra discard probably means I can play one more flush. Lucky hit makes it almost win. Oh, that's a nice lucky hit. I probably should have just discarded that. This could not win. It wins. Oh boy, these lucky hits are beautiful. Kind of wish I hadn't pivoted to hearts, but hearts overall is stronger. DNA. Do I need DNA? Could pick it up. Hack. I'm going into face cards. Abstract. I think I go for the flush 5 with abstract instead of walkie-talkie here. And if I'm going for flush 5, leveling my hand doesn't matter for anything. I guess the starter hand. You know, that's useful. Probably. Okay. These guys are shaking. We snap off a 9. Actually, we snap off an ace. We don't need aces. 9s we also don't need, but... So he doesn't have abstract. I just want to copy Joker that scores a decent amount. Or just copy a card that scores a decent amount. Temperance Chariot. Temperance is nice. Chariot's also very nice, actually. Now I play the waiting game. I didn't need to do that. Oh, is he gonna throw this PvP for... Oh, I shouldn't have played the second hand. No, surely he wouldn't throw to keep me from getting my value. That climbed up very slowly. What did we even play to get that? A straight? We don't care about to-do list value. I think we'd rather... Like, what does this score? Okay, like a 3 of a kind here. Playing this one first. Scores enough. Doesn't score enough, but will, probably. We get another chariot, that's nice, good value. Okay, we draw. I guess we might as well play the flush 5, unlock it. There's no downside. I guess I could have gone for like to-do list value, but I think we just one of these moves, play this first, that easily just wins. There's no world in which this doesn't win. I guess, 3 of a kind we've got a to-do list value, but we want to start scaling our flush 5, so maybe I value that over $4. Reserve parking, I just like more. Banana, I just like more. This, which is going to have tons of goodies inside. Red seal, so I can steal it probably. Do I like Lusty more than Banana? It is slightly better. Just because with the Chad. But Banana has a chance of going extinct, and when it goes extinct, Cavendish can show up in the shop. And Cavendish is a 3 times Joker, which is very powerful. So I think I will ignore that. I'll ignore that. I don't know what I have in my pool. I had Chariot in my pool. I'll use that. And then I'll go like this, so I have Death in my pool. And then I'll go next. And then I'll snap off a 7. No one likes 7s. And then I'll discard. And then I'll copy this bad boy. We need to score 5,000 to stay alive, but that won't be an issue. this. That's very nice. How much is a 3 of a kind score? I can get away with doing that. I'd like to think. Oh. Ooh, shiny. That's actually pretty powerful for us. Okay, I kind of forgot we had reserve parking. What does this score? A perfect amount. And by perfect, I mean it scores a lot without me having to worry about. Since I don't have a source of chips, the high 3 actually scores way less than the high 10 does. I think I just do this, and I'll probably have to play the bonus clean. Because this scores probably 400, probably 300, somewhere between around 400, but the queen is lots of chips. I guess I probably should have played the, oh no, the jack lucky, no guarantees it works. I guess I could have played the pair of jacks. Midas is very strong, but all of the cards I want, I kind of want them to keep that over being gold. Maybe that's not what I should want. The 6 goes with that, I guess. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Midas. Midas is so strong because if you have all of your cards lucky, you're just, gold, you're just earning lots of money. However, especially if you get like a mime or a golden ticket, is kind of considered the way to get tons of money. However, they nerfed golden ticket in the last Balatro multiplayer update. It is now uncommon, so it shows up less, and it only gives you $3, which just isn't that good. It's still very strong. Like if you have sock and golden ticket, or especially if you have like a blueprint or brainstorm, probably should have hung on to that. But hangman is nice. Can snap on that. I probably want more of steel. I probably don't have to worry about surviving here. Oh, that's fun. Oh, please don't win. Okay, 9 unlucky hits. Okay, perfect. This is perfect. I might as well use that because I'm about to play this. Should win. If this doesn't win, then that means the game broke, and I'm very sad. I think I buy this temporarily to protect, because what asked, oh no, I need to dial in here. Okay, we're pivoting to kings. Probably. Some strength cards would be great. I can't do kings yet, but... And I guess I haven't found anything that goes well with that, but... No, I can't. This isn't plasma. How many 6s do we have in our deck? 4 of them. I was somewhat careful to not break them. Reserve parking really isn't getting us much. DNA does not go well with 6th Sense. I should have thought that through. Snap off 2. Discard those. I mean, I've got Hierophant and Magician up here, but all the cards I'm planning on playing don't need those. Okay, DNA copies it, then 6th Sense destroys it. I gotta make sure that I sell something here. This does not permanently get rid of a blue seal for me. Okay. Aura. I gotta put this on this card. I think. Then we play the flush 5. This is as high as we can score. Is it worth it to do something like this? Like 53k is the minimum, 49. Oh no, we have our chips. It's just the mult that matters. We can't discard. Should have sold Magician real quick. That's my bad. -1 plus that one. We can throw Magician down there. Because clearly we're going to go to kings now that we have. Oh, there's the sock. Do we get rid of 6? Oh, no, our banana isn't doing much. Okay, we're up 3-2. This is fun. I have no idea what they're gonna be like. There's a 6. We copy it. We destroy it. Ouija. Is there ever a scenario where we do this? Probably not. We're not too worried. Or do we just... Because the only time I can think we'd use it is when we don't have any of the cards we like and we're just destroying other cards in our hand. Because 3 destroyed cards is like a hangman, but it's just not worth blocking. Holographic, not bad. Hierophant. Now we have something that we can put on here. I think I just play this. That's actually a lot of scoring. Or a lot of chips and a lot of plus mall. It just wins. That's crazy. I mean, it's not that crazy, but it's kind of crazy. I think we just do this. This does not win, but it on average gets us like $5. It can win if it gets 3 plus small hits in a row, which it won't. Okay. We play this first. There's nothing I can play that scores more than this. Okay, 21k, nice. I was like, wait a second, does this even win? Or do we need to rely on a multi-hit? Multi-hit happens anyways. Okay, I'm pretty sure that was just a small blind we played, right? Nope, we don't want to buy that. Okay, unlike last game where Madness would want us to run, we are not going to Madness. We'll do Death so that we have Death and Fool. Look inside the Buffoon pack, and then we skip it. If we find our king, do we take it? I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay, round of 6 cents. What could win us the run? Wraith is strong, Ectoplasm is strong, Red Seal is very strong that I can just throw on something that's already been deck fixed. This is strong because it's a very individually strong card. I'm not anywhere near doing flush 5s of it yet, though. And so maybe it's worth it to get closer to being flush 5s of it. So dumb. I have definite fool. I should say I am not dumb. I sometimes make decisions without fully thinking them through. This is only 3 strengths away from being exactly what we want. This is money and is close to what we want. Come on, give me what I want here. I don't know what I want, but give it to me. Hangman's actually nice. Oh, right. We have both of these. Do we go flush 5? Or flush house? Flush 5. Wait. Sorry. 5 of a kind is what I was asking myself. And I think maybe we do. Let's actually do this. It probably gets us turn order. And then we can wait. What is the highest I've scored? 49k? So already this scores more than my last round. Which means I probably just go for the kings. Probably. Yep. Alright, we sell this. We discard. The world is not what we need to draw the flush 5. $2K. I do this. Please multi. Yes, very nice. So now I get to see what he's scoring. This is what I can currently score. 99,000. If I just do 3 of a kind, it's 69,000. Nice. Okay. We draw 4 of a kind. 123 is not enough. We need more. We spin the wheel. Okay, this just wins. 184. $200 without the steal, it would be 130, which isn't enough. Which means I play this for the money that it could potentially give. And then we get a 5 of a kind level? Sure. I was planning on discarding, hoping to get a purple seal, but I'm gonna fill up my water real quick. I'm back from filling up my water. Extra hand size is glorious. Planet X is very nice. Like, that being holographic was so nice. Now I got a decision. We want to keep DNA. How much do we value 6 cents? Okay, we already have our red seal, we already have our purple seal, we already have a gold seal, we already have a blue seal. 6 cents could give us Wraith, Ectoplasm. Money could give us the stuff we want. I should have bought this first. Minus like $1. Reroll once. World card is something? No, it's not something. It's useless. We go in here. Okay. We snap off a 5. This just wins now, doesn't it? Oh, okay. Oh wait, no. I discard this, it doesn't win. Probably. We get the sun. That's intriguing. If I discard these, how close is this? Like, it doesn't win now. Strength is so nice. I can strengthen this. I can sun this. Bad order, probably. This doesn't win now that it's hearts. It doesn't change anything. If I could please... Okay. Fool is fine for hearts. But this is where the strength would be nice, where I could get 2 more Kings of Hearts, right? I guess now I can also get 2 more Kings of Hearts. I have no more non-heart kings in to draw. I guess Fool for Hearts is fine. does this win? It's a pair. But only a pair. It could. If both luckies hit? Surely not. Nice. And now we play this. We drew our only purple. We have our that first. Our luckies first, because the extra triggers with the luckies is more likely to win us money. We don't care about the extra scoring right now, because that is enough to be fine. We peek inside. I don't think there's anything here that we take. We might take a blue seal, honestly. The wheel never hits. Man, in my practice runs I had dice, so wheel was 1 and 2, and I think I was still 0 for 4 with it. I think overall my wheel hits have been like close to half the time, but it is, sometimes it feels like it's much less. Do I just take X malts over money? No, because there's so many easy things. Well, let's look in here. Oh, I still have to decide. Money. I'll probably sell Constellation soon enough. There are better things. I just have to trust that it would be replaced by things that are better first. Okay, we can copy this and it won't win. Please? Should still, oh wait, we have the steal. Still, but that turns it from 10k to 15k. We have 2.5 minutes. We snap off the ace. We discard these. Herm is nice. Judgment will not be used. We have the flush 5 here. So might as well discard that. Same situation. We just use that. Devil on that bad boy. I guess we don't need the extra scoring. We play this. I guess with this and with these we don't really need business card. The business card is nice. It's an extra like 15 bucks, 20 bucks. The flush 5 levels are very nice. I'm very glad I decided to save my aura for the red seal. I didn't take Constellation, I don't care about that. Mail-in rebate is just, no, I can't. Whenever it hits Jack, so it's going to be worth a lot more, which means I buy this first. Bootstraps has a higher sell value. Extra hand size might win me the PvP, but I need to like find photo or stay ahead of him on econ first. That might win me the PvP. Do I need DNA? Maybe not even. We have 5 hands, 5 discards. We can dig through my whole deck. Temperance is nice. Lovers on the king in case. Reroll once or twice more. Go next. Alrighty. Our scoring has gotten stronger. We snap off an 8. What do I want here? I think I go for the extra seal. and I'm rewarded instantly. 3.1. I guess I hierophant this. That increases my score by actually 100,000 or so. I could draw another 6 cards. I've got 1, 2 more steel in my deck. It's not worth it. I send it. I guess I could have put the chips. Whatever. It's enough. Or I could put the gold. Could have earned a few dollars. Now I wait. Because he's on 1 life, he's not gonna. There's no downside to waiting. I would have drawn the extra steel. If he gets under 4 mil, I'll be a little bit disappointed, although it's also possible. Oh no, he's going to play his highest hand. I do have a lot of value here. If I lose this PvP, I've got a lot of purple that I can discard. I've got some of these that go well with my mail-in rebate. I only have 1 king remaining, so I'm not going to play another flush 5 like that. And like a flush house. Oh, it does score 200k. Okay. So if he only gets a little bit more, and maybe even if he only gets a little bit more, I can top that. Now we wait. Will he get 10 mil? Will he get 2 mil? Okay. I can draw 2 more steel. This sucks. I need 1 million more. I lose out so much value by doing this. But if I can win, it's worth it. Let me crunch the numbers again. So if I have 2 more steel, do I have 2 more steel to draw? I got 1 more steel to draw. Shoot. Oh no, but I have more, a lot more jacks to draw. We do this. Okay, how much does my 5 of a kind score? Also a substantial amount, but how does it compare to the flush house? Flush house scores more. 5 of a kind with 3 more steel guarantees how much is like just this pair score? 60. Okay, not substantial. 5 of a kind with 3 more steel is 800k. 5 of a kind with flush 5 with 3 more steel might just win. If I get lucky, I think I need to get less lucky than with the flush house. Let's get some lucky hits here, maybe. Save them all for later. I like it. Okay. Okay, please. Please. That's not what I needed. I didn't draw it. I assume this just doesn't win. 500k is not enough. I need to get like a lucky hit or something, which means I need to do this. No, that doesn't. It doesn't make much of a difference. We send this. How many lucky hits will we get? Oh, well, no, we don't make it. Ah. Shoot. Well, oh, one more reroll. We would have won the game. We would have won the game. Do I sell trio? Oh, no, I probably should just sell trading card. It's not that strong. Wow. Scary Face is not that strong. Reserved isn't that strong. I'd love... What I want is Photo. Fool for Temperance. I could Fool for Temperance or I could get a Temperance. Sure. This way the Fortune Teller has +1 malts. Smiley Face. 30 cent. I don't think it makes enough of a difference. We go here. We do this. We get the Sun card, which is nice. This shouldn't win, surely. I guess we do have a few triggers. It shouldn't be anywhere close, though. Nice. I'm just playing it so I can use my discards to get my value, because I have a lot of value in my deck right now. We can do this. We can do... I actually don't have anything I want to use my Sun card on. We want to keep both of those. Which is kind of... We want to play the flush 5. How many more kings do we have? 5 of them. Can probably get away with that. This won't win. Yeah, I just want to draw jacks like that. We might as well stone this. Just in case idle shows up. Fun stat, apparently 50% of Balatro multiplayer games have idle in the final lineup. Is a stat I've heard. Okay. I actually want to hang something that isn't a king. I probably should have been more aggressive with my discards, considering I only have 42 cards in my deck and I have a ton of hands and discards. But we discard this, and then we play this, and we earn a ton of money. I don't need to calc this, surely. Yep. Okay. Easy win. Okay, we're looking for photograph right now. We have nothing in these center packs that we want for realist. Maybe a blue seal. Oh, do I actually want the blue seal though? No, I can dig my whole deck. I don't need it. I don't need it. But what if it's a red seal polychrome? Nope. Seed money's actually nice. Scary Face isn't worth it. Seltzer. Oh. I have no value with, like, my retrigger helps a little bit. Seltzer is so strong when you have Photochad, when you have Idle, when you have Bloodstone. We have none of those. I shouldn't have rolled all the way down. Card. Hangman is very nice. This card. We have 6 more kings. Okay, so actually having red seal steel is very valuable. How many red seals do I have? 5? I'll put it on the 6 of diamonds. Yeah, I'll save it. We have 3 more kings we can draw, which means I can just discard kings. Because we'll draw our whole deck. There's the red seal. Spin the wheel. Yes, 10 more malts. Actually, the only thing that does is makes it easier to win to the blinds, but that I don't really care about. 7 cards, 2 of them are kings. We play this. We've got plenty of time. We can discard these 4, and we know with confidence we will draw our flush 5. We sell the moon. We lose the emperor. It's going to be a death. It's not going to be a death. That bonus 8's not going to do anything, but an extra $3 will be nice. We play this, and we win. Alright, by this time he will have found the brainstorm. So taking a constellation way back when might have been the play, because right now the constellation would be much higher. I have good econ, I've got lots of things, but it won't matter because we're going to run into something incredible right here anyways. Baseball times 1.5. No. Free reroll. Can't believe I'm considering it over like mail-in or something. Nah, it's not worth it. Trading card's nice. Maybe I take it. Smiley's just not that good. Showman is tempting, but just not worth it. We do one more reroll. We go next. We don't check the standard pack because it's bait. Hopefully he doesn't have Constellation, because that would be like the one big thing that would make the difference. We can just play this. Gets me value. We got all the non-mults out of the way. We don't care about this anymore. What do we steal? Actually, stealing this is better than playing it, I think. Moon Empress, we don't care about either of those. We got 6 more kings. How many? We got 800 chips in our flush 5. We don't care about a little bit. It would actually be nice to get turn order here. If we do this, do we get turn order? Yes, yes we do. You might as well do that then. So what does he need to score? Last PvP, we scored around 4 mil. I think I get 6 mil here, easy. Okay, he found something. Well, he found the brainstorm. Okay. That's just less. 6 mil. We could times it by 2.25 and then an extra 2. We can times that by 6, which just isn't enough. hurts so much. Oh, I guess I should have kept it for the levels. No, I'm not getting the level this PvP. Anyways. Cool. Oh, well. Oh yeah, we copied the Chad. High card. We get the high card level. Maybe it's a high card seed after all. Actually, don't sell it. Yes. Okay. 1 life left. The final showdown. Antimatter shows up. We block this into a photo. We actually don't need. Oh, he's a head and shot. That's frustrating. How far ahead is he shot? Shoot. Golden ticket does show up. It's just not worth it for me at this point. Shoot, that last 2 PvPs ago might have been my shot. Oh, rebates on 6s, which means we won't have as much value this round. That doesn't matter because we don't have anything good in our fool. Hanging is fine. I guess reserve parking is decent here because we can copy it. We can start off by discarding 6s. Death Fool is very nice. We have 2 6s, which are $10 each, or oh shoot, this might just win. We have a lot of X-Malt in the hand. Oh, it's not close. Cool. Actually, we should just discard this. Get the Hangman. Alright, now I get some money. Alright, odds are not looking super high for this PvP. We need to come up with something that we can make work better than Dunk can. There's no world in which this doesn't win. That's nice. Okay, 2 Econ Jokers, and neither of them are super strong. Ah, 10s with rebate, which means it's next up on the chopping block. Dusk. But he's already seen Dusk, because he ran to gambling. which means I won't take gambling because then he knows. Oh, but gambling? No, I need to. Okay, Dusk is just very strong, but his Faceless is better. Like, probably my Flush 5 levels are higher. Card Sharp is 3x. What does Chad get me? Not 3x. If a photo shows up, I'm a little bit punished. Steel Joker. That's a 3x. Do I sell out a Faceless? Do I sell a Card Sharp? Realistically, I'm probably not getting Card Sharp on. I mean, it's not tough to play 5 of kinds. It's just tough to play that and keep the steal that I want, I think. I'm not picking that up. Alright, here goes. Lover isn't worth it. Sun is useless. That's not a death. This doesn't win, I'm pretty sure. I guess I copy Chad here. This just wins, I'm sure. But I have the time, I might as well use it. Yep. If I get a death to bring into PvP, that would make my life a lot easier. I shouldn't have gotten rid of my 1 steel card. I have 34 cards in my deck. I can easily draw them all. Maybe Card Sharp was worth it. Red card, it's Polychrome. It's better than nothing. That's some good econ right there. Death, beautiful. Campfire. Whew, that means he's gonna have a strong campfire. I can't get rid of Fool and Death. Shoot, I think this is lost then. I don't have the money to make campfire work. Alrighty. The final countdown. I'll probably use Death Fool on. Okay, we have Dusk, which means we gotta make sure we get down to Dusk. Red card last. I should have kept Card Sharp. That was my mistake. I thought I could run into a photo or something better. Because photo's times 16 right now. And I did run into something better, and campfire is just too late. I guess I'd copy that to start with. It doesn't matter. I should have played my ace. There's absolutely zero reason to keep the ace. In fact, I should just death it right now. I want to play the Flush 5 Kings with as many red seal steel as I can. the extra chips worth it? Probably not. Yeah, it's better than my average cards, though. Okay. If I want to play something like that, which means I just... $50 chips, cool. I think I have 4 kings. I can get 3 cards. One of them is red seal steel. It's just I'm gonna likely get one of them. Likely. Likely. I should have played both. I'm dumb. Why? I should have played both of them. That would have allowed me to dig further. I just need the one. It's okay. This won't cost me much. Lucky first. This gets me 3e8. This gets me 1e8. So just the times 3 is just stronger. Which times 3 I take doesn't matter. Dusk is active. I send it. And now we wait. So I think he just got a stronger campfire than me, and that'll be the difference. But if all of a sudden he didn't take campfire just because he wasn't as much ahead of Econ as I thought, just having... Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I can't see his jokers, but it was a 2x difference. The red seal... No, it wouldn't have made a difference with the red seal steel. But... Wow, what a game. That was a fun one. I'm just asking what his lineup was. Wow, that PvP 3 turns ago, and then just one more reroll would have had the brainstorm. And this one, card sharp, would have been the difference if I could draw my hand. No guarantees I could, but I had a small deck. Card sharp still would have been a loss by like 3% or whatever, but... Oh, he got Troubadour. Exactly the same lineup. Exact same line up, except I had a random poly instead of Troubadour. I probably spelled that wrong. Wow. Oh, and his steel joker was higher. There was the steel joker difference. He had 4.6 on the steel. I only had 3.0 on the steel. And that would have been the difference. I thought the Troubadour would make the difference because 2 extra cards held in hand, that's 2 more steel or 2 more red seal steel. So I must have had higher hand levels. But what a close game. That was fun. Really would have liked to pull that one out, but also he's a good player, and it's good for him that he doesn't, in the regular season with like one of the top two spots, I think, and then get upset. That's would have been upsetting uh, by definition. Um, but it was a very fun match and good showing by me. And yeah, really, what a fun match. Yeah, so he did the exact same thing except his steal was at times 4.6 instead of times 3, and he didn't take a polychrome red card at +0 malt. He had a troubadour, which gives +2 hand size, so I imagine he just had a little bit of steal. Oh, you can see, yeah, he got a little bit more better deck fixing for the kings. Although actually, I did a good job at the end there. Yeah, very similar. I went into hearts instead of spades. I went to hearts instead of spades, so if the bloodstone come up, I would have just won. But a bloodstone didn't just come up, so that's fair. But yeah, he did the exact same line with the using the aura on the red seal. And then, yeah, a lot of similarities. I think I had deathed my jacks a little bit more than he had. And he never attempted to strengthen them up into kings. He just used the deaths and DNA, I assume. But he had 38 cards in my deck. I had 32. I think maybe just a couple more steel in my deck would have made the difference. Or, honestly, if early in the game I had taken that Constellation, that would have scaled nicely by the end. But you never know, because if an Isload showed up or a Bloodstone shows up, and that Antimatter doesn't show up, then that, the 4x on the Constellation just isn't worth it. So, and also, I guess he didn't take the, Campfire that I thought he might, just because when you have all your Joker slots full, then Campfire doesn't scale that fast, but I copied. He said he was so stressed, and I said, so was I. Alrighty. Yeah, it says disconnected, waiting for reconnection. It doesn't matter. He won. Sometimes multiplayer will just have a little bit of glitch. It's just a single person that kind of put together the mod and has made this work. So it's not part of the original game. So every now and then you will have glitches like this, or not this one, but the one where it didn't show the right Joker setup. And then since there wasn't good connection with the Joker setup, then I think when he disconnects, then it gives this result instead of just sending me back to the lobby like it normally would. But also my multiplayer, when I've been launching it, it throws some errors and then says ignoring it, and then it runs just fine for the gameplay, so I don't really care. But maybe I just need to update something too. But yeah, what a fun match. I imagine I might be streaming more games. Maybe I'll do some weekly tournaments where I might stream. Um, would have been very cool to win this, or not win this, but win this match and kind of move on in the tournament, have some more opportunities there. But very fun overall, and I don't know. I'll probably stream on occasion. Um, who knows? Maybe if some people want it, I will like do a tutorial or like advice, or I don't know. Maybe especially next year when during the season, school season, volleyball season, I'll have a bit more time on my hands, and then maybe I'll get into streaming more often. Who knows? Maybe I'll become a famous streamer, or maybe I will not and do other things with my life. I don't know. But this tournament was fun. It showed that I kind of have what it takes to compete at the high level in Balatro, which is a cool thing to see. Me almost winning against some top players in the Bean tournament. I did really well in the first 2 rounds, and then I went up against Bean himself, and then I lost 4-0 both times. They were closer than the score suggests, but they still weren't that close. Just some early decisions really cost me late game, or for the entire game, I guess. But this was much better. Still a couple things were like, oh, maybe I could have taken that constellation. Maybe I should have taken the card sharp. Maybe I should have prioritized econ a little bit more because he was ahead on econ. Or maybe I should have, I don't know, gotten more steel cards in my deck, just in case the steel joker shows up. I mean, that's such a small thing. Maybe it's not worth considering even. But I really liked that both of us made the decision to sell to Chad, and for that extra 3 times. And yeah, it was kind of weird that no photo showed up at all, because that's like an 8x right there, and it's a common joker. It's not like it got nerfed at all. 16 times score with both the Sock and Red Seal and Dusk, and then it triggering itself 2 to the power of 4 16 times. Would have made for a much higher score. We probably could have gotten into ease. It would have been cool. Anyways, let me just check that nothing important is being sent to me. It is not. Alright, then I will wish Dunk good luck in the rest of the tournament. And I'll add an exclamation mark, because why wouldn't I add an exclamation mark? Alright, then I will end stream. Thanks for whoever's watching.